All right. Well, as I stated, you know the rules. Robots pay, you guess. I do give some clues along the way. And again, we're doing the top 20 most beloved animated films in history. So here we go. This animated film is based on a novel about highly intelligent rodents. The main character is a widowed field mouse trying to save her sick son. A mysterious group of super intelligent rats holds the key to survival. Anybody know? The film was directed by a former Disney animator who wanted to create darker, more mature animation. Not the rescuers. This is not the rescuers. Good guess, though. Good guess. It features one of the most terrifying animated villains, a massive, power-hungry rat named Jenner. I hate the animated rat named Jenner. You don't know who this is. Anybody have a guess? Anybody have a guess? Most beloved, this is number 20, so it's not the most beloved. It's the 20th most beloved. This is The Secret of NIMH. Secret of NIMH. Does that sound familiar? This movie was Don Bluth's directorial debut after leaving Disney. There you go. Next up, I bet you know this one. The main character is an unlikely hero who loves eating dumplings. The film blends Chinese culture with martial arts in a beautifully animated setting. It features a wise red panda and an ancient prophecy. I think we're going to get this one. The protagonist trains under the Furious Five, a group of skilled warriors. There you go. Stuart's on the board. Good to see you, Stuart. Yes, Doctor has it as well. The hero is a clumsy panda who becomes the legendary dragon warrior. There you go. And yes, this is the Kung Fu Panda. The Kung Fu Panda. Any guesses on what year they made the Kung Fu Panda for bonus points? The animators took real Kung Fu classes to make the fight scenes more authentic. Anybody know? What year Kung Fu Panda was made? No guesses, huh? Oh, okay, well, good guess, Jan. Good guess. Doctor hits it on the button. 2008. Nice. Okay, this one's a little more obscure. Let's see if you can get this. This is from the year 1999. This film is set in the 1950s during the Cold War era. The main character is a young boy who befriends an enormous robot. The giant has an innocent heart, but is feared as a weapon. The movie carries an anti-war message and questions what it means to be a hero. That's really close, Stuart. Almost. That's almost the right answer. It's really close. The robot's famous line, "You are who you choose to be." Yes, okay, there you go. Okay. Stuart does know it. It's the Iron Giant. Now, is this bigger over the pond? Because this wasn't, I don't know, was this that big in the States? I'm not sure. I don't remember it. The Iron Giant. The Iron Giant was voiced by Vin Diesel. Did you know that? I was just watching Fast and the Furious. Years before he became famous for Fast and Furious. So before. There you go. The Iron Giant. Very good. That might be the hardest one of the batch. All right, here's number 17. This animated film was a surprise hit despite being based on a toy. It features a construction worker who discovers he is part of a bigger destiny. I think we know this. The story takes place in a world where everything follows strict rules. A hilarious, fast-talking character voiced by Will Arnett steals the show. There you go. What was it called? What was the movie called? The theme song is ridiculously catchy. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. I can't place it, but Lego the movie. Stuart. That's not it, I don't think. I think it's just the Lego movie. I think it's just the Lego movie. The Lego movie. 2014. I like the way you say it though. Lego the movie. I like that better. Nearly everything was designed to look like real Legos. And the animation mimics stop motion. There you go. The Lego movie. All right. So we're going to get very picky on these. All right. We were just watching this one this morning at my house. Had the granddaughters over. The movie is based on a book series featuring Vikings. The main character struggles to fit in with his warrior clan. He befriends a creature that everyone else fears. His dragon has a unique cat-like personality and a missing tail fin. Anybody remember this one? There you go. That is a perfect answer. Any guesses on the year that this was made, maybe? The dragon's name is Toothless, and he becomes his writer's best friend. And yes, you do have it correct. How to Train Your Dragon. And fun fact, Toothless movements were inspired by real cats and dogs to make him feel more lifelike. There you go. How to Train Your... 2011. Pretty close. 2010. Very close. Very close. Aren't they doing like a remake right now? I'm not sure about that, but don't quote me on that. But might be. Now we're going to get into some classics. This film was first animated feature ever nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Its famous ballroom scene was groundbreaking for its use of CGI. The protagonist is an intelligent young woman who loves books. I wonder what this one is. The villain is a vain, arrogant hunter obsessed with winning her love. Yes. Very good, Stuart and the doctor. I guess we'll give it to Stuart since he capitalized it. Yes, you both have it correct. The story revolves around a cursed princess who must learn to love before the last petal falls. There you go, Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Everybody's got it. Can you imagine what year this was? Tell me what year you think this one was. And of course, the main character is Bella, and that is one of my granddaughters who's here today. My oldest granddaughter. That's right. Beauty and the Beast. 1991. 1991. All right. Get a little more modern. Excuse me. This film's soundtrack was written in part by Lin-Manuel Miranda. It was inspired by Polynesian mythology and culture. The main character is drawn to the ocean, even though her people fear venturing beyond the reef. Close, Doctor. She embarks on a journey to restore the heart of a goddess. She's accompanied by a shape-shifting demigod named Maui. And that's voiced by The Rock. Wayne Johnson, The Rock. Maui is The Rock. Close, but I don't see the correct answer yet. That's close, but it is incorrect. The animators actually took sailing lessons to understand how ancient Polynesians navigated the ocean. Well, that's close too, Jan. That's close. It's Moana. Moana. That sound familiar now? Moana, 2016. You know this one. Number 13. This film's opening scene is one of the most heartbreaking in animation history. The main character has a physical disability, one smaller fin. A forgettable blue fish with a lovable personality helps on a grand adventure. The father and son are separated, and the journey is about their reunion. There you go. Very good, Stuart. Very good. Very good. The famous address, P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I guess in the movie they show that address over and over, or read that address. I don't know what that means. The voice of Dory, Ellen DeGeneres, ad-libbed many of her funniest lines. Yeah, I think everybody knows this one. This is the first one, though. So it is not Finding Dory, it is Finding Nemo, which many of you had correct. Finding Nemo, and this is all the way back in 2003. 2003. There you go. Okay, this one's a little tougher. Let's see, you get this one a little more obscure, but has become popular over the years. This beloved Japanese film was directed by a legendary animator. It features two sisters who moved to the countryside with their father. The magical forest is home to strange but friendly spirits. A giant, fluffy creature with wide eyes and a big grin is the most famous character. The movie's most iconic scene is riding the cat bus. The cat bus. Now, I'd be stumped by this as well. So I don't blame you guys for being stumped by this one. But apparently this has become very popular over the years. This was made all the way back in 1988. 1988. One of the most beloved in history. I stumped you. That's good. This one's called My Neighbor Totoro. Ring a bell? Nah, it didn't ring a bell for me either. My Neighbor Totoro, 1988. Totoro has no official species. He is simply described as a forest spirit. Okay. Guarantee you know this one. This film revived Disney animation after a struggling period. This was the big comeback. The main character is a princess who longs to explore the human world. A wicked sea witch offers her a dangerous bargain. Yes, of course. A Shih Tzu gnat is in the house. Doctor! Yes, this is. You are correct. The film features some of the most famous Disney songs ever written. And this was the big comeback for Disney animation. The protagonist's name is Ariel. or Ariel if you prefer. And she trades her voice for legs. She trades her voice for legs. How sad. This is The Little Mermaid, 1989. 1989. Ariel's design was inspired by actress Alyssa Milano. Really? Okay. Okay. Her design was inspired by actress Alyssa Milano. There it is. The Little Mermaid, 1989. Disney's big comeback. All right, speaking of big animated movies, this movie blends superhero action with family life. It's set in a world where heroes have been forced into hiding. The main character has superhuman strength, but his wife and kids have powers too. You guys watched this a few times? I did. A baby unexpectedly turns out to be the most powerful of all. Oh no, the baby's powerful. Correct. Dr. Stewart, you've got it. Where's my super suit? One of the most quoted lines from the film. Yes, it was. And this is The Incredibles. Anybody got a guess on what year The Incredibles came out? Any guesses? The director, Brad Bird, also voiced the eccentric fashion designer Edna Mode. That's right. They have the eccentric fashion designer as a character. Forgot about that. The Incredibles. Oh, very close. 2005 is as close as you can get. 2004. Very close. All right. You guys are pretty good at this. And I bet you know the next one too. This was the first fully computer animated feature film ever made. It explores what toys do when humans aren't around. The main characters start as rivals, but later become best friends. One is a cowboy, and the other is a space ranger. The famous line, "To infinity and beyond." Yes. Oh, you've all got this. I guess I should have got it first. Stuart, Doctor. The voice of Woody, Tom Hanks, improvised many of his lines to make the dialogue feel more natural. Toy Story. Any guesses on what year? Any guesses on what year they made Toy Story, which was one of the first computer animated feature films? First computer animated feature film. I guess that was by the Steve Jobs company, right? What was that? I forget what the company was called. Oh, 2001. No, it was before that. 1995. 1995. There you go. All right, we're down to number 8. Slightly more obscure, but I like this movie. The opening sequence of this film is considered one of the most emotional in animation history. The main character is a grumpy old man with an adventurous past. He ties thousands of balloons to his house to embark on a journey. Yeah, you got it. Roach is in the house. Who let the roach in? That's correct. You are correct. A chubby Boy Scout tags along for adventure. The house floats all the way to South America. Very good. The filmmaker studied real balloons physics to calculate how many would be needed to lift a house. I would say quite a few would be needed to lift a house. How many balloons do you think it would take to lift a house? What do you mean they studied real physics to figure out how many balloons? That doesn't make any sense. All right, up is the correct answer. Up. 2009 was the year. 2009. All right. That was an interesting movie. Slow in parts, but kind of off the wall, right? Here's a classic. This classic Disney movie is known for its breathtaking hand-drawn animation. The main character grows up in the forest and is surrounded by woodland friends. One of the film's most tragic moments involves the lead character's mother. His best friends include a rabbit named Thumper and a skunk named Flower. Jungle Book? No, it's not Jungle Book. All right. Yeah, we thought we had a ringer, Roach, but no, we don't. The film follows a fawn as he matures. It is a he, I guess. Did you know Bambi was a he? As he matures into the great prince of the forest. Bambi. Who knows what year Bambi was? Who knows what year? Walt Disney had his animators study real deer to perfect Bambi's movements. So they did some research. Anybody know the year? Going once. Going twice. 1942. Oh, got it. Doctor. Very close. We'll give it to you for that. Yeah, all you guys are close. 42. Very good. All right, you know this one. This movie is a blend of Halloween and Christmas themes. It was created using stop-motion animation, which took years to complete. The main character is a skeletal figure who wears a pinstripe suit. He tries to take over Christmas, but things go horribly wrong. Yes. There you go. There you go. Doctor had the character, but Bells has the answer. Speaking of Bella, you are correct. You are correct. And his name is Jack Skellington. You're right. You're right. The Night Before Christmas. Tim Burton didn't direct this film. Henry Selick did. But Burton created the original concept. Did you know that? That Tim Burton actually didn't direct that first one? Interesting. Yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas is correct. All right, okay, Smarty Pants, let's see you get the next one. Number 5. This is one of the most critically acclaimed animated films ever made. So that's something. The protagonist is a young girl trapped in a magical world. She encounters strange spirits and creatures, including a faceless entity. She works in a bathhouse run by a witch. That's different, I'd say. The film's title refers to how she loses her real name and must earn it back. Now, does anybody... So this is a little more recent, 2001. Okay, I'm going to give you the year, 2001, and it was the only non-English, so it was subtitled, animated film to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. It won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature in 2001. Any guesses? Any guesses at all? I stumped you. I'm so happy. Spirited Away. Spirited Away. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Spirited Away. Maybe not. Okay. Well, you're going to know this one. Number 4. This movie is based on a story from 1001 Nights. The main character is a poor but kind-hearted young man. He finds a magical lamp with a powerful inhabitant. Very good. Bells. You're too good. He falls in love with a princess, but pretends to be a prince. Now, Robin Williams does the voice as the genie, and he does steal the show. Yes, correct. Everybody's got it. This is indeed Aladdin. Robin Williams improvised so many lines that the film couldn't be nominated for a screenplay Oscar. No, because none of the lines were written down. So how can it be nominated for a screenplay? Bummer. The poor guy who wrote the screenplay lost out because Robin Williams didn't read his lines. That's funny. All right, top 3. We're down to the top 3. This Disney film is loosely based on Hamlet. It features a royal family of animals. The villain's name means scar in Swahili. The hero's journey includes exile and self-discovery. Correct. Stuart, I think you got it first. I think Stuart got it first. But we're all playing as a team here. The opening song, The Circle of Life. Very popular. Who knows the year for The Lion King? The Lion King. Who knows the year? The famous wildebeest stampede scene took 3 years to animate. Now, I didn't know that. So I don't even remember. You know, I must have watched parts of this many times with my kids growing up. But I do not remember the famous wildebeest stampede scene. Took 3 years to animate. 92, 93, both good guesses. 1994. There you go. 1994, The Lion King. Top 2. This one always is so obvious because the character is so recognizable. This film satirizes fairy tale cliches. His main character is a grumpy but lovable green creature. How about we name the various actors playing the voices? And, of course, we'll need the year as well. The loud and hilarious sidekick never stops talking. Yes, the donkey. Who plays the donkey? It features a princess with a secret. And the band Smash Mouth All-Star plays in the opening scene. How about that? Correct you all are. This is Mr. Shrek. And Eddie Murphy is indeed the donkey. Or the jackass. The film's animation was so detailed that animators had to create separate programs just for rendering mud. Huh. So anyway, they took the animation a long ways in this. Who knows the year? Anybody know the year that Shrek was made? Don't think it took a long time in animation. All right, we're down to the top one. 2001 was the year. 2001. Top animated film of all time. This was the first feature-length animated film ever made. It introduced the concept of Disney princesses The villain is one of the Disney's most iconic evil queens. Yes, you are correct. The Ringer is back. Dr. Bells, everybody knows. The protagonist befriends a small group of small, lovable characters. The Magic Mirror, Poisoned Apple, and Hi-Ho song make it unforgettable. Who knows the year? Who knows the year? Walt Disney, listen to this. Walt Disney had to mortgage his house in order to finish this film. And it was called Disney's Folly until it became a massive success. No wonder he named all the stuff in Disneyland after this. He had mortgaged his house. He needed to leverage that thing. Snow White, classic movie. Still not bad to watch. Anybody know the year? Any guesses? Any guesses on the year as we close out that category? You guys did pretty well. That wasn't too hard. The categories get harder and harder tonight.